Another day in the life of Misty. Stick around, we'll check out the chart and see where we're at and if there's any kind of resistance or supports coming up. And don't forget, next week is distribution week for Group D. Hello my friends, this is Legend. Another day down and we can see what Misty did today. And as you can see, it's got a distribution rate of 144%. Very nice. And also keep in mind that next week, Group D will be going X. And of course, in Group D is MSTY. That's right, Misty. So let's just slide over to the Webull chart and check them out. All right, so here we are on the Webull chart. And as you can see, I've got MSTY pulled up. And as before, and we've had this line in here for quite a while, we've got this support line at $20.38. Misty is coming on down a little bit, but we did have a little bit of a move up, believe it or not. So we did move up about 1.79% for the day. Yesterday's close was $21.28. And then today's open was $21.68. So that's how we get that 1.79% move up or 38-cent move up. Because of the close from yesterday to the close of today, we have 38-cent difference. But as you can see here, yesterday's close at that 21.28, and then when it opened today at that 21.68, it had that nice little pop up, and so it started higher than it actually closed at yesterday before it actually moved down just slightly. So as you can see here, our volume, the red bar volume here is decreasing. We got the MACD here is still pointing down, but it does look like it is trying to level off. And that could be a sign that we might go back up and see if we can cross over that signal line. Just like the candle up here we had today, as you can see it's starting a little bit of a U shape. Hopefully it will continue that and just keep on U-shaping right on up, right up until X date, so that we can get paid out a nice distribution and still keep Misty above our support line. That would be what I would like to see it at. I definitely would like to keep it above that support line. But we have the momentum here. Looks like it's about the same. And the RSI is slightly turning up. So overall, Misty had a nice move up. But of course, if Misty had a nice move up, we know that means that Mr. also moved up. So as you can see here, here's Mr. And you can see the chart or the candles here look very similar to Misty. And we had on Misty that 1.79%. And as you can see on MSTR, 1.75%. So we captured all of that upward movement. So that's got to get you a little excited there. We captured all the upside on that one. Way to go, YieldMax Misty. As you can see here, we've got the volume bars about the same as yesterday. We've got the momentum is about the same as yesterday. And as you can see, the RSI is slightly turning up. So we'll see if we can get a little bit of a movement back up. We do have this support line for MSTR at 343.59 is where I've got that one. And as you can see, that's where it kind of bounced just a little bit right here. And that's where it actually was a resistance line back here. Came up, hit that line, and went back down before it went and broke above it. Then tested it before it shot back off of it. So we'll see if we can keep that support line here. But if we do break it, our next support line will be at 320. And I'll slide out a little bit, and you can see here's where we did come up and hit that as a resistance line and came back down before we broke it, just before it fell back down. And then it finally broke out and went on up. So these are our support lines. Our first being at 343.59, And then if we do break that, our next one will be at 320. And of course, down to the ground in the basement, we've got the 235.63. And that one is a hard support line. Now, I don't necessarily want to get it down that point, but if it does, I think I will have to end up buying some MSTR once again. So it looks like right now we do have that nice support line here at that 343.59. That line where we were at before, which was around about 403.90, now might be more of a resistance. As you can see, that's where we did hit here before coming back down and then popping up above it. And then we were bouncing off of it, and then we were teetering across it, and then eventually we did break down below that. So now that 403.90 is now a resistance. But if we can keep Mr. up above that 343.59 and bounce off of that, we could see it moving on up. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. And as you can see, we've got Bitcoin here, and it is still just kind of trading within this range here that we had pointed out the other day. Let me zoom in here just to get a better look at the candles as they're getting a little small. And now you can see there was our line at that roughly 105, 106 area, and we are right on it. So we'll see, will Bitcoin hold that, or will there be more sell-off? Well, let's just take a look at the MACD here, and you can see the MACD is still pointed down. It is moving away from that signal line. We do have negative momentum building, and the RSI is now at 56. So it's definitely not oversold on this one. And with that negative momentum moving down, we could see Bitcoin coming on down a bit more. But again, it is Bitcoin, super volatile, and you just never know what it's going to do. So what do you think? Are you excited about MSTY? I am, because of next week. We're going to possibly get our distribution for MSTY. Very curious to see what we'll end up getting paid. Now, I know we haven't even got paid our Group C distributions yet, as that will pay out tomorrow. But it's just hard not to think about MSTY. And of course, if you are new to the channel and you're looking for a spreadsheet to help you track your MSTY position, check in the pinned comments and also in the description. There's a link where you can buy me a coffee, and for doing that, you'll get a link to my spreadsheet. And I've showed it in several of my videos, and that's how you can get access to that. And that will help you track your adjusted average share price to help to know when you have got your MSTY paid off, as that is your true price average. So I think I'm going to wrap it up right there. If you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, smash the like button, it'd be much appreciated. And as always, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence before you get into any stock plays. And until next time, legend out.